Are profanity regulations protected by the First Amendment? Imagine walking down a busy street and hearing someone curse loudly. You might think it's rude, but is it actually illegal? That's where the story of profanity and free speech gets interesting. The First Amendment to the United States Constitution says the government can't stop you from speaking your mind. This includes even offensive words. But it's not a free pass to swear anywhere and anytime without consequences. Laws about public profanity have a long history, and many states once had strict rules against swearing in public. These laws aim to keep public spaces decent, but many are outdated now. In the year 1971, the Supreme Court made a big decision. They ruled that you can't be punished just for using a swear word. A man wore a jacket with a vulgar anti-draft message into a courthouse. The court said the government can't stop him because of the words he used. This case showed that offensive speech, including swearing, is protected by the First Amendment unless it crosses certain lines. But there are limits. If your words are likely to cause a fight or provoke violence, they're not protected. These are called fighting words. Also, speech that incites illegal acts or makes true threats isn't protected either. Some local laws try to ban loud, profane language if it disturbs the peace. These laws can be tricky because they have to be clear and fair to stand up in court. Obscenity is different from profanity. Obscene material, like sexually explicit content that has no serious value, isn't protected by the First Amendment. But most swearing doesn't meet this high bar. So, even if a law bans lewd language, it's hard to punish someone just for dropping a curse word in public. Looking at America's strange laws, you see how communities have tried to control public behavior. Some towns still have old laws against swearing, but most are ignored or unenforceable today. The First Amendment protects a wide range of speech, even the offensive kind. So, in most cases, you won't get in trouble just for cursing on the street. But if your words lead to violence or chaos, authorities can step in. In the end, profanity regulations aren't fully protected in a broad sense. The government can't ban all offensive language just because it's offensive. The First Amendment shields most speech, as long as it doesn't cross into unprotected areas like fighting words or threats. The history of these laws shows how communities have tried to police public decency, but the courts have often pushed back. So next time you hear someone curse in public, remember that most of the time it's protected speech, unless it's about to cause trouble.